Yes, tomorrow. Tomorrow.
No, so I mean, I'll be
Look at you.
Back to school fair.
Back to school fair.
Quick question. When you were in primary, who was the most influential person? The senior prefects or the bellboy?
Charlie the bellboy.
Why?
He says when we are going on break time, senior prefects.
Senior prefects.
Okay, let me
He
put
can punish you.
No, let me put it this way.
Kneel down.
Let me put it this way.
You came to school late.
The senior prefect.
Names of latecomers.
Listen, the senior prefect, you can live for like 3 weeks, in fact, the whole term without knowing who the senior prefect
is. The
is.
bellboy was controlling your stomach. Break time. Break time, please.
And the bellboy is the one who taught some students corruption.
He will determine when you go home.
Yeah.
Because you are waiting for now the day is over. But you have to hear the gling. Hey. All bellboys you do.
No, but you know, in Chapel Hill School in Takoradi, we had a school drama. We had a drama, so he plays native drums. Yeah.
Okay, yeah. They were powerful than this.
I'm telling you.
Please go for bellboy and forget about senior prefect and stuff. Back to school fair.
So the back to school fair is coming off tomorrow. It's at the Providence Event Center. Maybe your son is a bellboy, he needs a bell. It's at the Providence Event Center, La Accra, from 8 a.m. We set up, and you can join us and have anything you need to supply your children when they're going to school. Now, the Sports Center is brought to you by MTN. Welcome to the new world. Standard Chartered Bank here for good. FPAC blows your pain away. Multi-TV just thrills. And Cowbell Gold, energy for winners. MTN Pulse and Chill is back. Last year, Kigali was lit, and this time the experience will take us to the beautiful city of Dubai. Yes, keep using your MTN Pulse Mashup bundle to earn points, and you can win an all-expense paid trip to Dubai, plus lots of amazing prizes like Beats by Dre headphones, 4G devices, shopping vouchers, and so much more. Download the MTN Pulse app from the App Store or Play Store, or dial *567# to subscribe to MTN Pulse everywhere you go. Send check to 567 to check your points. Promo lasts until 31st August 2018, 31st October 2018. Terms and conditions apply. Now, another academic year is here with us, and Standard Chartered is ready to welcome back our students with Vim in the Standard Chartered Pay with Ease promo. Between now and the end of September, students of University of Ghana and KNUST can pay their academic and facility user fees at any Standard Chartered branch across the country and win lots of goodies, including iPads, flat screen TVs, branded notepads, pens, and many more. You can make your payments at any of our collection points on UG Legon Main Campus, Accra City Campus, and KNUST Main Campus when you return to school to begin your registration, or simply pay ahead before school reopens and present your slip at our campus branches to redeem your prizes. Welcome back to school the Standard Chartered way. Have a semester to remember. Standard Chartered, here for good.
And Danny, quick happy birthday to Mrs. Comfort Araba Donkokwe of Tema Community 4 from children Ian Okwe, Tracy, and Oforiwa. But look here. Why are you smiling? Some bellboy has sent you a message.
I just got a message from Evan Spencer. He says Shatawale was our bellboy at primary school.
Really?
Shalom.
Really? We'll get back on this. This is a chaotic moment.
This is a very, very chaotic moment.
Back to school fair. Before we get back on that, Danny, the Volta region has produced 2 of Ghana's 8 boxing world champions, but interestingly lacks the coaches or technical hands to complement this achievement. WBO Super Bantamweight champion Isaac Dogbe and former IBF and IBO Bantamweight champion Joseph Agbeko all trace their roots from or to the Volta region of Ghana. On Tuesday's edition of Sports Today with Nathaniel Atto, the Volta Regional Chairman of the Ghana Boxing Authority, Foster Dagadu, revealed that the region has a land mass of 20,000 square kilometers, but hardly has 2 boxing coaches.
This is the discipline that you need to go under training before you'll be able to know how to do it. So with this, we have only one boxing trainer from...
You have only one boxing trainer in the whole of the Volta region, from the north of the region to the south.
To the south of the region. And this...
Only one.
Even this one based at the southern part of the region, that is Aflao. So talking about the central, which is the capital, whole those areas, we don't have any boxing coach. So this particular, coach based at Aflao, and then you realize that most of our boxers are from the southern part of the region.
Wow.
Yeah.
Wow. That's very disturbing. So, how does he do his work then? I mean, how does he Does he manage to spread himself across, visit other parts, or he's always stationed in Aflao?
Well, as I said earlier, he was always stationed at Aflao. What we have been doing now is that we try to identify the guys and look for, sometimes lorry fare for them to travel to Aflao for the training, which has not been helping us. And he's the only one given to us by the National Sports Authority. As I stated, you can't just go into the discipline if you don't have the requisite skills and other things to go into it. So he's the only one we are managing for now.
Meanwhile, there will be a fight night this weekend in the Volta Regional Capital of Ho as part of activities marking the Yam Festival, with Joseph Agbeko headlining the bill. Football next. The Black Stars will wrap up their training tour of Ethiopia this morning ahead of the Africa Cup of Nations qualifier with Kenya on Saturday. Coach Kwesi Appiah and his team will hold their last training session this morning, after which they will leave for Nairobi for the game. Currently, all 20 players invited for the game are in camp after Columbus Crew defender Harrison Affle joined last night. Coach Appiah believes they have planned well for the Kenyans.
This current game, they invited a lot of foreign players, so normally I don't depend totally on what I have seen, because tactically they could change their style of play, or they could change some players. So the most important thing is to prepare very well, so that whoever comes up, will be able to face them. We planning tactically, very well, so that irrespective of which game plan they put up, we'll be able to face them.
Danny, people are queuing up now and they are saying they are bellboys, because we have upgraded the bellboy position on the Chaotic Sports Center.
I chop bellboys for.
Hey, you too. Now, remember, there will be live commentary on this game on Saturday on your slate. Joy 99.7 FM, and that's made possible by First National Bank. Now, away from the Black Stars, the male under-17 team, the Black Starlets, drew goalless with host Niger yesterday in the opening match at the zonal under-17 AFCON qualifiers in Miami. Now, Ghana dominated play and should have won the game. Coach Karim Zito's side would now play the final match against Togo, with the winner topping the group. More football news. The Nigeria Football Federation has banned Coach Salisu Yusuf for a year and fined him $50,000. The sanctions were imposed on Yusuf following an NFF investigations into bribery allegations. Nigeria football journalist Oluwaseun Okeleji explains the circumstances leading to the ban.
Very severe, in the words of the Nigerian Football Federation. They said for Salisu Yusuf to have collected $1,000 from men posing as football agents, for him to include two of their players in his squad for the tournament in early this year. It says a lot about his own credibility as well, because they felt it was a huge disappointment from a coach highly respected in the Nigerian football circuit. So this incident has actually created a bigger question mark on the credibility of Salisu Yusuf. And for 1 year, he will have a moment to reflect on his own actions that has really led to this ban.
From Nigeria to Cameroon, Coach Clarence Seedorf has defended his decision to select mainly European players. Seedorf caused a stir in the build-up to the 2019 AFCON qualifier against Comoros, by dropping a number of key players based in China, including Captain Benjamin Mukanjo and Christian Bassong, who were instrumental to their success in 2017 Africa Cup of Nations.
I'm going to mainly focus on the players who play in the best leagues, and in the best leagues or in Europe, until the contrary is proven. The best clubs and the best players are in Europe, and that's where I think the best players of Cameroon should be aiming for. Then there are situations where players make different choices. Maybe they don't have the opportunity to play for certain clubs, but I never close any door to nobody. We have a few players, as you said, that most probably will come back to the national team, because we are not stupid. I mean, we know to value the talent, but also we explained that the two Chinese players, the players that are playing in China, for this match to have such a long trip was not needed, also because we know what they can bring.
More international football. Denmark were forced to field the starting 11, which included a salesman, a student, and an internet star for yesterday's 3-0 friendly defeat in Slovakia. The national team is involved in a commercial rights dispute with the Danish Football Association, and Danish freestyle players as well featured in the makeshift starting 11. But standing coach John Jensen says he was impressed with the team's performance nonetheless.
I'm proud. I'm shocked that these players who was on the pitch, and also these players who didn't come on the pitch, the friendship and what they did was absolutely amazing, and I will never forget this defeat. This is my best defeat in my career.
Let's end with tennis. Novak Djokovic reached the US Open semi-finals after continuing his flawless record in the last 8 with victory over Roger Federer's conqueror, John Millman, with a complete pairing of this year's semi-finals at Flushing Meadows. Here's the BBC's Joe Parsons.
The semi-final lineup at the US Open is complete after Novak Djokovic beat the man who knocked out Roger Federer, Australia's John Millman. Djokovic won a hard-fought match, 6-3, 6-4, 6-4, and acknowledged that once again the conditions, the heat and the humidity, had an impact.
I was struggling, he was struggling, we were all sweating and changing a lot of t-shirts, shorts, and just trying to hang in there, just trying to find a way to win a match. Sometimes, actually happened a couple of times already during this tournament that you survive on the court in a way and then thrive with a win, but definitely not easy conditions to play in, but it's same for both players.
Djokovic will now play Kei Nishikori, who beat Marin Cilic in a reverse of the 2014 final. There was double success for Japan when Naomi Osaka beat Lesia Sharenko to set up a meeting with last year's runner-up, Madison Keys. Keys, who knocked out Carla Suarez Navarro, says she's better prepared for the latter stages of major tournaments.
I think I've gotten a lot better at managing my emotions once it gets to this part, and knowing that everything is going to be probably more amped up.
Okay, that's it for the Joy Sports Centre. Now the Bellboys, hold on. We have a super interview coming up, Daniel.
Yes, we do.
And we don't joke with our sponsors, we don't joke with our sponsors at all. The Joy Sports Centre, the chaotic Joy Sports Centre, proudly brought to you by MTN. And we have the MTN boss on the show this morning. His first radio interview
Mr.
since picking up the job.
Adadivo.
Oh, he's a big man.
He's a very big man.
Pronounce him well. Mr. Selom Adadivo.
No. By the time you finish this pronunciation,
which is a chaotic something.
It's a very chaotic something.
So we are looking forward
to meeting Mr. Selom Adadivo. He's coming on the show in just a few minutes, and we'll be talking a lot about his job, his new job that he's gotten. It's his first radio interview, so we are very excited.
Very excited, and we'll be here to listen to the interview.
And we will be here.
Can I chip in? Okay, I don't know if I can chip in. I'll talk to Kofi Ansah about that one. But anyway, we're looking forward to that. And so back to school fair.
Fair.
Give me the venue, because I've got people sending me messages.
It's the Providence Event Centre at Trade Fair La Accra.
Okay, that's the place.
Just at Trade Fair. Simple. And it's going to be from 8 a.m. tomorrow.
Yes.
I just received a message from Reverend Albert Okran, who says he was also in Chapel Hill School. But Reverend, were you a bellboy?
See, this morning the bellboys are stepping out.
Speaking of bellboys,
so Evan Spencer says Shatawale
was his bellboy. I just got some new insights. So remember how bellboys ring the bell for break time and break over, and they are the most hated people when it's break over. So this is the song that Shatawale was singing.
Imagine Shatta holding the bell
when he was coming to announce break over.
Hi, Shatawale, I come like a kite. Hi, Shatawale, come like a kite. Hi.
Break over like a kite.
So it's really clear that even if you're a bellboy, someday you can be a star.
Hey, it's a very serious decision.
Even if you're a bellboy, someday.
If your son is a bellboy, bring him to Joy FM back to school fair tomorrow.
That's it for the Joy Sports Centre. To Mr. Selom Adadivo. We're waiting for him.
All right. Thank you very much, George. We'll take these important messages and then